What's up, guys? FayKing here. FayKing. Alright, so let's go on with the quest. I haven't finished farming all of them. The Leons, I'm not 100% sure. I do have to farm some more, but as of now, I think I have a pretty decent team right now, so I guess I'll just carry on with this. Alright, so we're on the light. And if you guys are watching this, stay tuned. I'm gonna make videos about farming all the elemental equipments, the evolving equipments, cause you guys keep asking me. Like, I did upload a nymph video, and I only covered one elemental, and I think a lot of people are getting a little confused, or maybe I'm just not being too clear about it. So just to avoid all that, I'm gonna make a video for each element on for nymphs and for spirits and for idols and where you can find them. And then after that, I'm also gonna make another video farming all the elemental units that you can get in the game, so you can build your own mono element. Like I said before, you don't really have to tie down to building a fire. Honestly, you can build any team you want, except for probably the light and the dark. You know, because it's really hard to get the leader for those teams, and you have to get it through honor, and that's going to be really, really hard. I mean, not if you're really lucky. I mean, if you end up getting it from honor, or if you get it from rare, then good for you. You can go ahead and start building your team, but it's also hard to get the units, because for light you can get Pegasus, but I think Pegasus only stops at like 3-star, and then for dark, the dark unit's really bad, but you do get better units as you progress through the game. You probably get the really good units on the third map. But the problem with the third area, I've been trying to farm Zyger for a while, and you have a really hard time getting your hand on Zyger. I think I did that run like probably more than 20 times, and I haven't caught a single one. Instead, I caught a lot of Leons, but yeah, even the Leons don't show up that often. So I really recommend just getting the units in the beginning, and maybe as you get to a higher level, and once you have more time, you can just go ahead and try to farm those. But so from what I've been going through, from my experience, oh sorry guys, I highly recommend you starting the beginning elements. For instance, fire, water, earth, and lightning. I really recommend starting with those 4. I think you'll have a much easier time. Okay, now we're on the dark. But then, even though I'm saying this is as of now. This is before the June patch, so I'm not sure what the June patch will bring. But as of right now, that's what I really recommend you getting. And elements really don't matter. I mean, there's some people that are saying, like, just because I'm going with the fire, everyone's like, oh, fire's the best. So if A is going fire, we should go fire. Nah, man. That's not how it is. That's not how it is. But yeah, I guess just for the video, I guess I'll feel comfortable. I mean, you guys can call me Fay, either FayKing or LoveTofu. It doesn't matter. Those are just the 2 names I use in game, and I think I really like the name FayKing. Fay is a really good name. If you guys didn't know, Fay actually means the king of the elf. Oh, no, the king of the fairies. Yeah, I think so. Or it means that you're a fairy. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have told you guys that. But yeah, you can see here that I am really going through this with ease. It's really not like I'm not having a hard time. I'm wiping these guys out pretty quickly, and you can just tell how effective the mono element is. All the Leons are 2-star. Yeah, they're literally 2 stars, and my Vargas is only 3. I just leveled him up. It won't be hard to get your starter up to level 3, because I think I said in another video, like from 2-star to 3-star, you only need like 12 levels, and then after that you need like a nymph, and then you level up to 3, or you can evolve to a 3. So yeah, so getting your starter up to 3 is really easy. Okay, now let's see if we can take out these boss with 1 turn. Just go ahead and pop the BB. I'm not spending any of the BB before because it's not necessary. I'm taking them out in 1 turn. Why would I have to use it? And dude, did you just see that poison damage? It did 1,300, man. That poison. I was pretty shocked how much the poison actually did. I was pretty shocked. But yeah, these are dark types, so they're going to be hurting Sophia. But Sophia is also going to be doing a lot of damage as well. So I think it really works out. I think having Sophia on the team kind of balances out the team. So you're not like so, I don't know, towards one end of the spectrum. Then you know you have a major weakness, which is your counter, your weakness element. For instance, for me, would be water. So if there's a huge wave of just water, that really kind of screws me over. Oh yeah, and they're also having an event for honors. You get extra honors. I think it's just for the weekend, probably. And then you guys probably saw it. I just posted a video about my rare summon. So I went against my rules. I spent money. You know, $70, 17. I wasn't willing to spend any more, especially on a game like this. And I thought 17 was pretty fair. It was like comfort zone for me, and I was like, hey, might as well give $17 to the developers, you know, so they can help us out. But honestly, in return, you're not really getting much of a benefit, you know? I mean, if you're really lucky, you're going to get some OP units. But on the other hand, if you're not, you're just going to get some crappy ones. And you spent a good bit of money, you know? Where you felt was a money well spent. But honestly, if the outcome is bad, then it's not so, I don't know. I think, you know, no matter what, if there is a purchase that you have to make inside of a game, then it has to definitely be a win-win scenario. For this example, it's more like a lottery. You know? It's like you win the lottery, oh boy, I'm happy. You lose the lottery and you're like, oh man, I'm gonna kill myself. So yeah. And if you guys don't know about the lottery, we have lotteries in the States. I don't know where else they have it, but lotteries are definitely is definitely a system. So the government will make profit off of. Because if you think about it, majority of that money is going back to the government as tax. And the person who wins the lottery is like what? 1 out of like a million. I'm not sure about the actual calculation, but it's extremely slim, you know? and that one person's extremely lucky. But if you think about it, the rest of the people, the millions and millions of people, are just gonna be at a loss. But a lottery is such a small scale. You're only spending like $1 for a lottery ticket. Oh shoot, I am already full. All right, for this we're just gonna we'll make this quick. I have no choice but to make it quick. But yeah, I don't know why it's lagging. It's pissing me off. But yeah, right now I'm not too worried about getting my BB up, because level 3 stars is really nothing. I just want to hurry up and get him up to 4. So I'm just really focused on leveling, not so much about the BB. But yeah, like I said, continuing on with the with the thing about the developers, you know, I think it's more of a system where the developers are definitely getting much more of a benefit compared to the gamers. And I think that itself is a little bit wrong, because honestly, you're not developing a game for the developers. You're not making all right. So if you're a developer, you're not making a game so you can go ahead and fill your own pockets. You know, you're not doing that. I think a lot of the developers are just forgetting about the main purpose of making a game, and the main purpose is so the consumers will enjoy the game. And if the consumers enjoy the game, the money comes after. No matter what, if the consumer enjoys the game, the money is always gonna follow. Always, always. And for this example, I mean, Brave Frontier, a lot of people like this game. A lot of people do. And because they do, they are spending the money. They are. But I think they're spending a little too much money for what they're getting, you know? Because it's pretty ridiculous. I was looking at the jewels purchased today, and if you purchase like 100 jewels, it's like 60 something bucks. Dude, that is literally a console game. You can spend 60 bucks on a console game. And is there a guarantee that you're gonna end up getting like a pretty decent team out of that? I mean, honestly, the best team that you can get is a mono element. I keep saying this, mono element is the best. No matter what you say, if you have the best units, but if they're all different elements, then that is such a crappy team. It's never going to be a team that's like all Atlas, for example. If it's all Atlas, then you're going to just get destroyed. But if you think about it, in order to, for example, in order to get a team of all Atlas, right? If you're really lucky, yeah, if you're really lucky, you know, you'd probably only have to spend 5 summons. 5 summons, that's like 25 gems. But what are the chances of you getting 5 Alices out of 5? 5 rare summons. That's nearly impossible. And then, are you gonna get the best types out of them? Are you really gonna get an anima out of all 5? Come on, man. No matter how you think about it, the odds are so against you. It is. The odds are really against you. So I think to fix these small problems is to definitely have new methods of getting gems inside the game, where the players have to go through some levels, have to complete this and that in order to get some gems. If they provide more gems in the game itself, then I think it would be more of like, you know, a balanced game. It would be a little bit more balanced, because the rare summon is nothing but bullcrap. I mean, from so far what I've been going through, And I'm sure there's countless people that are spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars of this on summoning on this game. But seriously, one person spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars, I mean, you can't be saying, oh gosh, you're really supporting the developers. You really love them so much. Maybe so, but you know, not. We don't all have wealth of that extent, and I'm sure there are a lot of people that are minors that are playing this game, you know, and we're all going through some hard times. I think you can spend all those hundreds of dollars on something else than just virtual content. I mean, seriously, man, you're spending $500 on some pixels. On some pixels? Nah, nah. I mean, I'm not saying that you're an idiot. This is my opinion. I'm just saying, you know, there's just better ways of spending cash, I believe. And I think the developers are just a little money hungry, in my opinion. Especially in all these games, a little bit. Because even like games similar to this, like what is it, Puzzle Dungeon, same thing, you know, same thing. But Puzzle Dungeon, I heard, came out on the Nintendo for the DS, and that's great. I'm sure there's no microtransaction for the DS. Usually, if it's console, they don't have them. I really doubt it. I mean, if they do, then I don't think much people will be into it. But it was a pretty big hit over Japan, so I think that's why. And I wouldn't be surprised if Brave Frontier ends up getting really, really huge. Right now, it's getting a lot of popularity, and I can see why. But the whole point of this series is to show you that you can beat the game without spending a penny, and that, you know, I am trying to prove myself wrong. You know, trying to prove myself wrong that this game is a pay-to-win game. Trying to prove it wrong, you know? Saying like, you know what, guys? You still win this game without paying, without spending gems. You can do it. And I am going to keep that promise on this account for sure. Like I said, I'm not going to do any rare summons at all. So the Sophia that I got, that's the only rare summon I'm going to have. And the rest of it is just going to be all quest units. Literally, all of them. And I'm going to try to beat the whole entire game. I'm going to beat every single map, every single arena. Oh, not the arena. Actually, I'm going to do all that. And then we'll see how far we get on the arena. Let's do that. Alright. That way, you guys don't have anything else to say. Because I've done the PvE portion of the game, and then I've also showed you the PvP portion of the game. And I think that's pretty fair. And later on, they're going to have a raid battle, and I'm really looking forward to that one. Not sure how that's going to work out. Okay, so I'm having a bit of difficulty on the boss right here. As you can see, I haven't spent a single cure. Okay, here's the first AoE attack. I haven't seen an AoE attack in a while. Yeah, and I end up doing this with ease. Like, this is not bad. Well, it might be a little bit easier because it's Sophia, but I think even without her, wouldn't have made a big difference. Okay. I think that was the last area for Dark. Okay, nice. Alright, so now we're finally at the tower. And then we have this long cutscene right here with some bullcrap. Oh man, and I'm done with energy. I am done. So what do you think, guys? Do you think the mono element is actually worth it? You know, I told you all about my opinions. I really want to know what your opinions are. Or do you think mono element in game is not worth it? Like, you know, like the way I'm doing it, I'm farming the units. You guys think, no, 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 Faye, you're just wasting your time. Why are you doing this? You can just go ahead and spend your gems and make a pretty decent team to go ahead and beat the game. All right, that will be the question of today. All right, to clear it out, to make it a little bit more clear. All right, go ahead and use rare summons and build a decent team, and I'll beat the game that way. Or would you be like, nah, not really. Actually, I think the mono element might be fun, and I might try to build a fire team or a water team, etc., to beat the game. What would you prefer? Please tell me, guys, in the comments below. And as always, have a good one.